Nice.
Welcome back to Beard Ramblings. So I have an announcement to make. My razor is fucked, so fuck it. The beard is going to start growing again. Make a note of it now. It has been planted. It is currently the start of July. So let's see how long it takes to get back to where it was, or even at a respectable level.
Are we going to get to a live in-action beard lapse happening?
Someone's eventually,
people
maybe.
can watch it grow back.
Well, maybe I should do that like once a week. Just like film myself next to the same spot of a wall, and then just have like maybe
actually.
Dun, 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 dun. What's that name of that song? Dun, na, 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 na. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
No
dun,
idea.
dun, dun.
Don't
No?
recognize it.
Okay.
But,
a lot of those lapse videos. A lot of those lapse videos use that song.
Oh.
Yeah. I did one when I grow mine in once a week. What's up?
I know which song he's talking about.
I have no idea.
I can't listen to it on the stream because weekend.
I know it. It's Mr. Blue Sky.
That's the one.
I've heard that name before.
Maybe if we can find Buff singing it, we'll listen to that tonight. Anyway, let's get all the basics out of the way. We're joined by Krendar, who of course is literally the other half of the we that is Bearded Ramblings, or Beard Ramblings for now. Then we have is the one and only Mango Jones, who is returning after battling with the hunger of her little tiny person. Is their tummy now settled and full of food?
Yay.
Good. And we are joined by Two Guns once again, who...
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah, just move along. I don't matter.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
And the rest. It's just him.
By the way, before we get into content, quick announcement I want to do.
We'll go for it.
Look what finally showed up at my house.
You know what? No, hold on. I'll make you full screen. Give me. You just hold it there. We need to see this in full glory, because I was asking. Like I always ask, like, how long has it?
Today. Literally today.
Oh, how long were you waiting?
Over a year. When did Hannibal and Monty do their fundraising to get to Seattle for our DP episode 1000? Does anybody remember the what month or date that was?
It
was over a year ago for sure.
Yeah.
Also, hey Raisin.
Hey Raisin. Yeah, awesome. All right.
Send Monty some money for some art, and you too will have some beautiful art in as little as almost 2 years, maybe.
Wow.
Good for you. It's about time you got some goddamn respect.
Yeah, I'm going to find a spot I'm going to move some stuff around on the wall behind me and put it up there somewhere.
Now,
I'll move my map.
Speaking of money, we have ourselves a stream goal. Anything given greatly appreciated towards the hotels for the rest of the year around Ireland that I'll be going to. They're already all paid up, but I owe Claire the equivalent. Actually, all I need now is just to pay off the 200 for the trip in January to Galway. Which, of course, these are all going to be trips too. Like, if I can, I'll IRL them.
I thought we were banning all trips, though. Didn't you tweet something like that the other day?
I did. A while back, I did say I wasn't going on trips to the rest of the year. But only outside of Ireland. Inside, I get free travel, so there's no reason not to go. Besides which, I go absolutely ballistic staying here for the rest of the year without doing anything. But yeah, and given greatly appreciated. Also, because it's Thursday, Krender will get his beat. And also, if you go and subscribe over on Twitch, I will give you guys a and I'll be able to bring you into the watch party, which will be at the end of this month over on the Discord and follow me on Twitter. Although I am thinking of starting Threads, getting a Threads, and I've put myself down for Blue Sky Social. I'm on the wait list for that, so I'll probably get that in the next 15 years. Yeah, unless anyone gives me an invite code. I don't think I know anyone who has an invite code to give. Alas. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's everything. That's everything that we know of about this magical world of ours. How are you all doing? Doing good? Doing fine?
I'm pretty great.
Doing all right.
We got mucho content, but we're gonna start with something a little bit different. I've been very smart for once and pre-booking our guests. All the months cleared up now; it's completely booked up, and we've even got next month. We're starting on that, but one of the guests did.
The body is round.
Hold on.
I'll give $1 for
We just got
every
done
time
up.
someone makes Mango laugh.
Billy Bloy with the $5. I'll give $1 to every time someone makes Mango laugh. I'm normally great at this, but I'm choking. I'm on the spot now.
Well, you don't have to do it right this instant. Just let it be natural throughout the show.
Yeah, because all I keep thinking of is say that her ass is nice, but she already knows that, and that's not funny.
That's not something to laugh at. That's just scientific truth.
Indeed. You know.
I assume. I wouldn't know, but I assume.
There's $1.
Yay, one for me.
Okay. Let's get into the content. So, as I was saying, for being so delightfully interrupted, we have got a guest coming on who suggested, hey, there's this person on the DP server, you might have heard about them. Maybe you'd want them, want to see if they want to come on, they want to go and expand their stuff. And I'm like, sure, but I don't know who they are. So we're going to look at the work of Minnie Manson, who indeed is not Minnie Mansion, as I have been saying. I was wrong there. Oh, and as always, because I don't have the second, I don't have the second screen, you guys will sometimes just clip in and out of existence. I can't do much about that.
It's the usual thing. We all know.
But yeah, let's have a look at some of this. And we'll see what it's all about. That didn't work. Why didn't it work? There.
Kiss! Your love is like a tidal wave, staying out at my hand. Gotta make the promises, now that's sad.
Minnie Manson sounds very different from what I remember. Did Minnie Manson transition at some point? No, it's a serious question.
Possibly? Like, I know nothing but the name.
Because you've been saying they a lot, whereas I'm used to Minnie Manson being a he. But it does not sound like a he right now.
They're reminding me of somebody, and it's anyone watched like Elisa Jordana like hanging out with the little Asian trans man who loses their mind at the slightest thing, and sometimes they like run off and like say, "You're all making fun of me. I don't like this person. You're all filth." I think they actually were on Howard Stern at one point. But like,
this sounds like the kind of person who would do those things. Yeah.
Yeah, like, just I'm getting that vibe, just the physical vibe, because I know the name. That's it.
I do have a vague memory of Minnie Manson being talking to Elizabeth Jordana and freaking out.
Oh,
Actually.
so could it be?
Maybe.
Because I have been thinking of reaching out to Elisa to be on to get her on the show, just for the sheer for the clout, for whatever that's worth,
Obviously.
and B because it would be a wild night. Like who knows? Like she'd probably bring like 2 other people along with her anyway.
Tell her we'll cook her some lobster if she does.
It didn't work with Cobes to make him our DM with the fucking Omaha steaks. It might not work for her.
Well, I'm doing a reference to, didn't Trumpster Bob offer to make her lobster?
Yep.
Or something like that. Yeah, exactly. There you go.
I got 2 mango laughs so far. There has to be a solid 2 seconds between each laugh to count as a separate laugh. That's true. I mean, you did set the rules for this, so you were able to clarify the
after
details.
the 2 laughs.
Without rules, life is just chaos.
And you know what? Blood for the blood god sounds all fun until you're all out of blood. Then what?
Yeah. We, Caiaphas, Cain, and Jurgen are not having it. No chaos.
Hero of the Imperium. Good song choice, anyway.
You know, as mediocre as this is, they're singing better than I remember them singing in the past.
Whoa, you just went all robot there real quick. Was I the only one who picked that up?
Shit.
Keep talking?
I don't know.
No, you're good now.
Testing. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine now. Just for that brief period you came across.
An internet hiccup moment
No.
there.
No, he's not fine. I hear what you're hearing, and it's still going.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It comes in and out.
Shit. Maybe my internet is farting. I don't know.
Well, if you can't do anything about it, no worries.
Probably not.
They look like they're melting, like a wax model that's melting.
I appreciate the dedication to that shirt.
Yeah, well, they probably are melting in that leather, yeah. It looks like a trash bag. I'm gonna be entirely honest. It looks like they put a trash bag on them, and they just are gonna be sitting out in the curve. That's a few more now. Billy is making time.
But by the way, quick note: I just googled some information to see, and somebody made a YouTube video called "Minnie Manson confirms he is trans."
Oh well, there we go.
But I am unsure if they are saying he as in the new gender or the previous gender in this case, because some people don't respect pronouns properly. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess if we do get them on,
I'm guessing previously he, and now she.
that's cool.
For just to be on the safe side, why don't we go they?
Yeah, we can keep going they.
Yeah, and they have very
This is the
shiny
safe
pants.
option.
Yeah, I was thinking, what material is that?
Shiny everything.
That's a sort of pants that you like a pimp in Taiwan would wear. You know, just in a slightly different color. I need a shirt to
How many
match.
pets do you know in Taiwan?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm smart enough to get back to Taiwan every couple of months. I'm not dumb enough to start naming out my contacts. You know?
Fair point.
You don't stay alive in this game as long as I have by making rookie mistakes like that. Also thinking of it, kind of like as an outfit that you'd see in like one of the Yakuza games too. I could see a character wearing one of those, something like this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
For some reason, I'm just like, could we get Pimp Monk to wear this? Now I really want Pimp Monk to wear it.
I was expecting them to fart into the microphone just then.
sinner.
I love their energy.
Yeah. Not a good singer, but
Very from the school of Corel.
better than Carell, though, but within the same school.
Yeah, the different years of different classes, you know.
Yeah. Not giving a shit about abilities and going at it. Hold back, just go for it.
Prancing
I would
like
hang out
Steph
with them.
Serling. Yeah, it's a good. There's a good amount of shit going on. Here's their intro video. I think this will sum up who they are. Oh yeah, we gotta get them on. We gotta get them
Yeah.
on. This is our people right here. I've never seen an aesthetic paunch before, but there you have it.
There you have it.
An aesthetically pleasing paunch. What the fuck?
Also, if we do get them on, we can settle the pronoun question once and for all.
I was gonna say, I'll just.
The intro kind of reminds me of like an Adult Swim infomercial.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, you don't know what they're selling, but you want it.
Best mute it
Yes.
because it's the actual.
Yeah. It's the whole thing.
Yeah. Skip it around. There's a lot going
It's just
on.
like it's just like a demo reel kind of thing going
Yeah.
on.
Oh, there we are. That answers it. That answers it.
There you go. Also, I like the combination of like bright garish colors in the background and like all black drab outfits, like moody emo outfits with colorful background. But then sometimes that as well.
And that.
Yeah. I feel like that one moment there with the hat was like they were trying out for the Village People for a second.
Marilyn Manson presents the Village People.
Ooh. A
Something like that,
a one-person show. Oh, damn, but ass crack.
One person, but much personality. Also, listen to my crotch sing.
Thing's better than me unless when I'm absolutely sloshed and I start just humming along to something. I will say they kind of have the lower half facial expression of or like look of Jared. A bit of jowls
Oh
going on.
no.
The Jared Owls.
Jowls.
Don't make me
Little bit
see
of
it.
the
Now I'll
old-
never unsee it.
Yeah. Oh,
We're
speaking
trying
of,
to like this person here.
well, they can
Hmm?
overcome this shit. Speaking of, Egghead made a video calling out Jared again, and I said we'd look at it. So,
There you go.
Egghead, and then we'll go look at it crazy. That's a different Egghead. There's our egg. That's a different Egghead. These aren't our Eggheads. This is all one piece Egghead. Egghead Jared.
Should probably make it one word, generally speaking, but there we go.
Yeah, all roads lead back to the coconut beard.
Okay, so
All
this
roads lead to bathtub.
is a video message or video response, if you will.
The body
Oh,
is
he's got
round.
another donut.
What happened to his nose?
I've heard at least 5 mango laughs.
Why does he have a
And
brown smear?
Thank you so much, Billy, for, and I noticed that too, for another $5. I've heard at least 5 mango laughs and counting. So, thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
Now, Mango, as
To-
much as it would help us, these laughs have to be legit. So if you feel like you just want to help
Alright.
us out, yeah, no cheating. They all got to be legit.
And then she laughed every 2 seconds for the rest of the show.
She's just on a stopwatch.
She set up a script to do it automatically.
Probably one of the most disgusting, evil people I've ever seen on the entire face of the goddamn internet. This is a video challenge to
Did he have
Jared
marinara
Genesis.
sauce on his face? What the
Jared,
hell?
it's no wonder. It's
Was
no
he finally
surprise
cleaning the tub?
that everyone believes, that everyone knows that you
The
are
tub
quite
won. Those are bruises. It's gained awareness and sentience.
possibly one of the most evil, disgusting human beings on the face of the entire planet. And on the face
We
of
have
the-
lived in harmony with you for centuries. Why? God, I just got all this new cleaning supply. Like I should use it.
entire internet, if you will, because of the fact that
I
you
will.
have done
Why
quite
is the
possibly
camera
and
so
said
close to your face?
the most disgusting, heinous shit on the face of the fucking planet. It's no surprising, and these aren't
No
slanderous
surprising.
words. This is not
No
me
surprise.
slandering you. This is literally taking your words and just repeating them back to you by playing them on YouTube. So, here's my challenge to you.
We go.
I know that you made a video about me on TikTok. I know that you bitched, whined, and slandered my name, all while saying that I slandered your name. Your video, by the way, has been
Laugh, so
taken down
evil.
from TikTok for community guidelines violation.
Oh, look at the
have
mutant Squidward back there, but with the egghead beard and hair.
No.
Someone
I like it.
Oh, I think Ryby probably drew that for him. Probably that too. That's one of her styles. She's got some new t-shirts out. Yeah, actually, a lot of this is Ryby stuff.
have
I recognize
recently
it.
made a video response to your TikTok about me. I've shown the video from 2019. I've shown more recent videos about you. I've shown screenshots that you have said in interactions on Twitter from DMs. You keep saying all this stuff was taken clearly out of context. Well, here is your chance. Here is your opportunity to provide the context. You keep saying that the video was taken out of context. Oh, they took me out of context. They slandered my name. How can it be slander
Wiggling
when
my
all we
finger.
did was just literally showed everyone what you said? How can I slander your name when I've literally played the video all about you when you said yourself? And it wasn't just me saying it, it was pretty much every single part of TikTok talking
This
about
is too
you.
much words
And you
for
know what's
Jared. You'd be
hilarious?
very
I
confused.
actually made the same comment challenge to you on
He's
your
gonna get
most
dizzy from the
recent
camera
video
work.
where you said, "Happy 4th of July, everybody." All while saying, "Oh, America's dead. Oh, the country's going to be destroyed. Look at Walmart.
Kind of gives
Look
me
at
a
all the shit that
hobo
we have
screaming into like
selling
a
made in
burning trash
China.
barrel
That
right now.
surely shows that America's dead."
A little bit.
God,
Street corner
preachers.
I've spoken like a true conspiracy patriot. So, like I said before, you want to clear your name? Respond to the context. Explain the quote-unquote out-of-context video. But until then, you're going to be nothing more than a fucking coward. You're gonna be nothing more than a fucking bitch baby macho man behind a tough big screen. And yet,
Hold on, Jared does not portray macho-ness, okay? Like
No. Oh, hold on. He's not saying that he's actually macho. He's criticizing him for acting like he thinks he's macho.
That's what I mean.
which
Like,
he is.
yeah, he does, but like it. No one buys it, so I don't know, like why.
True.
Yeah, like it. I don't even know why
He
Jared
continues to
does
act
it.
that way when
Yeah.
nobody's buying it, but he does keep
a little
trying.
bitch baby coward in person. And you want to know how I know you're a bitch baby coward in person?
Bitch, baby.
Take a
Look
shot
what
every time
happened to
you do
you
that.
when Kid Wizard came from fucking Canada all the way down to near
Oh, yeah.
Texas to
Big
just
wizard.
spread awareness about you. You kept saying that you were gonna beat his ass, beat his ass, beat his ass.
Oh, the Cyrax
yet-
school of thought.
You hid behind your parents. You hid.
Very Cyrax school of
room.
thought.
You hid in your room in a fenced-off house.
What else
You're
are
a
we gonna do? Die?
coward. You keep saying that you're a macho man style, big man, tough guy. Yet you're
Gonna
literally
bite
showing
into a
what
Slim
everyone in your
Jim
cards by
like a
hiding
real
in
man.
your house when confrontation arrives at your door. So, there's the challenge. Explain the context. Make a video response to me talking about your TikTok video about me. Which, funny enough as it is, your TikTok was more of a slanderous video about me than it was ever about you. So come on, Mr. Alpha Male. Come on.
We got the gist of it. He's gone to war with Jared, and this is a good thing. Though he's always going to be egghead, so it's sometimes hard to take him seriously. Your heart's in the right place, egghead.
Which is also a good thing.
Yeah. You see, that's the thing. Like, we don't take Jared seriously at all, but we don't take Egghead that seriously. But you see, we like Egghead. We don't like Jared. That's the world of difference. That's
Yes.
he's our sweet cringe lord boy. Although I don't think he's actually. I think he lost that title on Actual Mania. This has been on mine for a while. Structural failures.
I tolerate egghead in small doses just because cringe.
Yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you've done your civil engineering for WhatsApp University. Well, there goes a bridge. Sweet. It was just a rail line. I'm sure it didn't have any use whatsoever. Who uses trains anyway? Oh, yes.
Eli even likes trains.
I like trains. The Sphere! We should have the next LEV meetup at the Sphere.
I've never heard this, but it looks pretty cool.
It's I think MGM.
Where is this?
Vegas. They've
makes
created
sense.
the Sphere, and it's just this giant reflective orb that like will portray all these orb pondering this motherfucker.
Orb.
Yeah, night it does stuff like this, and also becomes the moon as well, which is so cool. I love this.
This looks
thing.
like it's
Shane was
expensive, which is why it has to be in Vegas.
How was she right?
Because I mean, if that's the moon, sometimes it's a hologram.
Oh.
Oh.
Maybe that's why
That
she was
doesn't look
off
anything
camera
like-
for so long, because the Sphere people got her. She was speaking the truth.
You know, the spheroids got her.
They're not globe heads. You got it all wrong. They're the Sphere heads, and they're proud
Spheroids.
Americans.
America.
Mariball. Hey, it's a literal country ball. Oh, I love this. I don't know why. Like, I'm normally not into these sort of like 3D effects things that you see in like Dubai. But something about the Sphere, I just like it. I think it's cool.
It's well made. It's very pretty.
Yeah. Look, it's the glow. Oh, there you go. See? It's,
Shit.
Yeah. Oh, look at
Take
them
the
putting their propaganda.
Proof
It's also so big.
positive.
Look at the size of the cars in comparison to it.
Well, that thing's a building. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's inside the building?
I actually don't know. I hope they never put faces on it. That would be really off-putting. It looked like the Spy Kids effects with like the face and the giant robot.
No, I hated that shit.
I know.
By the way, after this, before we forget, we should show that photo I linked.
Oh, sure, it's right there. That's cool.
Yeah.
The water
Ooh,
reflect.
that's
Yeah.
the liquid ripple thing.
Imagine if you did like a bunch of shrooms and then just sat like by a bench and just looked at this thing.
You would lose the entire day sitting there.
Right.
You'd blink and it would be night.
Oh, it's a venue.
The
It's
nights.
officially opening for Christmas with a U2 concert series.
Sweet. Yeah. if we do actually meet up for the DP if we do meet up for the LEV meetup out in Vegas, we'll all meet up by the Sphere. And I'll probably just stare at the Sphere. Look at the moon. So smooth.
Blood moon. Get out of here, corn.
Make
Oh,
it more
cool.
ominous. Say that y'all are meeting at the orb.
Orb.
I'm gonna go and ponder it for. I'm just gonna go and ponder the orb for a gorm orb.
No.
Orb jorb.
Orb job. I'm gonna job your orbs.
Oh shit.
Dark side of the orb over there.
Damn.
The Sphere hungers. It will devour the souls of the innocent in Vegas. Oh, poor Sphere's gonna starve. Very proud of that one.
It's a very valid point you've made here.
Yep, and this is a decent
So,
find.
yeah, this is an actual billboard in my city. That's some great advertising. I want to buy something from these people just because of this billboard being so beautiful.
And that's
Have
marketing.
you seen the swole Bud Light can hologram?
No, let's see that.
Oh, it's so people have been parodying the living shit out of it. Someone posted a picture of like Bud Light dancing and images. All right, imagine if Pepsi Man did steroids.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
There's not a single Bud Light drinker on the planet that looks like this.
Cobes would have if he kept on drinking. He was only one more can away.
Right.
The best one I saw was did you see the new Blade Runner film like a couple of years ago?
I have not personally.
There's a scene where you probably saw the image of like the super sexy hologram lady is looking down at him, very sort of
Nope.
erotically. Gosling's like looking up, broken and battered at the hologram. Then it just cuts to this thing dancing. It's so.
I need somebody to take this thing and make a Pepsi Man sequel with Bud Light Man.
Pepsi Man featuring Bud Light Man.
Make it an actually fun game and not that shit that the Pepsi Man game was.
One of our earliest episodes, we looked at the cutscenes of Pepsi Man. That was great. It was all filmed in America for some reason.
This needs to be some sort of brawler game, like either like a Final Fight game or like Guacamelee or something.
Yeah. Oh, I love. We stand for our swole Bud Light mascot.
I don't. Not at all. He's terrifying.
He's absolutely
Look at those feet.
he's the cornflakes homunculus made manifest. Okay.
I love the cornflakes homunculus. It's so creepy.
Part of a complete breakfast.
Especially the post processing on the voice for it. Oh,
Yeah.
chef's
Where
kiss.
It's always trying to kill itself and just like slamming into walls and shit. It's in pain.
Good job on that, Stephanie. Excellent job, Steph.
Cornflake. How far down for the homunculus? Aw, it's all just regular cornflake. Homunculus. There, the first H. Oh, they didn't have the end of it where it just cuts back to Steph at the podium, goes, ha ha ha, it's in pain. Two Guns, you're being awfully quiet right now.
That's because he's muted.
Oh.
He's not even on screen.
Oh, doubly O. Now that explains a lot, though.
It's been quite quiet for quite a while. Maybe something happened and he had to step away?
Maybe. if the logo's there, so in theory we still have them. But yeah, we.
I was about to ask what's wrong with that teddy bear, then I saw the title of the video.
All right then.
Say whatever you want. I'm telling you, I'm getting the fuck off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the fuck off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two fucks, but I am telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real. And you can sit on this plane.
Where do you think she's on?
Die with them or not? I'm not going to.
I love that guy saying bye. I forget.
Not hysterical at all.
Was not arrested. Many netizens were also what no one was talking about. What people in the comments section fail to realize and understand is a genuine fear. You can hear it in her voice and see it in her face. Claim is off.
Oh, she believed it.
Oh yeah, it was off. Oh, imagine if she saw the sphere in that state.
Oh no!
what would you see? And it's just a dancing Bud Light dude.
I do have a theory. So a lot of times if you're like really, really scared of flying, you can get a prescription for anxiety meds pre-flight. And it's possible that she took her meds and then her flight was delayed. And because she wasn't able to like sleep on the plane and like it's not reacting well with her because like they're not going anywhere. She's freaking out because like plane's not moving. My anxiety meds are wearing out. I don't have any more. And
maybe entirely possible.
Psychosis like that.
Yep.
Just like temporary.
I mean, flight delays are not that rare, so that's very possible.
I've had a 40-minute long flight turn into a 3-hour one because we were stuck on the runway. And I had to get a transfer flight, so I was freaking out so much I actually had a panic attack and almost passed out in O'Hare. But they gave me a hotel for the night. But by the time everything was sorted out, when I went to the hospital and they brought me right back, I only had like 2 hours of sleep before I could go back out there again.
Brutal.
Yeah, it was the shower was nice though. I will say that.
There you go. Last time I flew, I was flying out of DC and we got on the plane and our flight had already been delayed like by 45 minutes. So I had already been there for like 3 hours at that point. And then we were stuck for another 5. Just sitting and waiting on the plane. And we all had to deboard because some guy decided to get mad at the flight attendants who have nothing to do with flying of the plane.
They're stuck there too. It's not their fault.
So it was a mess, and I absolutely hate that you can just be stuck.
That would be terrible.
Of course, if you zonk out,
sorry, go ahead.
You just end up getting like in the skip by the whole flight. But yeah, like if you're not gonna take some pills, stuck on runway, they won't even be like serving drinks, so you can't even get smashed unless you came on board smashed. But I mean, that's the reason why the flight was delayed. Anyway,
yeah,
so
I had to spend 8 hours. I had an 8-hour layover once. That was not fun.
Ooh, no.
9 hour for me in Atlanta during the middle of summer. Yay!
Oh, no, that's easy. I'm also in the South, so.
Here is woman turns $80 ticket into a felony. Need more Karen stuff. Well, maybe she's not a Karen. Find out.
So you don't even give a warning for this?
You've been driving around for 6 months like that.
I'm truthful.
Well, I'm not
Untruthful.
You've been driving for 6 months.
She's a Karen.
Well, I don't want to sign it because I don't want to do
Right by a church too.
You don't want to sign it?
No, because I don't think that I deserve to pay $80 for something that is fixable and I can fix it.
All right.
That's all you want
Go ahead,
to do.
step out of the car.
Why?
Because you're under arrest. Step out.
Oh no, I'm not. Yes, you are. Oh well, I'm sorry there, madam. Let me go.
You were right, Karen. Definite Karen.
Yeah, it's always better to give them benefit of the doubt, but
Anyway.
And I'll be fair with you.
Step out.
No.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I'm placing you under arrest. Step
You
I
are
can
not-
decide that I'm not under arrest.
sovereign citizen logic 101.
Do not take off.
Shut up and give me that and I'll sign it.
Step out.
No.
We're beyond that.
Do you want me
Yeah, yeah. Oh, come on.
Yep, there you go.
As if they don't know who you are and where you live. They can get you whenever they want.
Yeah.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Oh, please tase her.
Get out of the car.
Oh, yeah, this is actual gun. Yep.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
You better leave me.
Up, down you go. Don't resist.
Yep.
Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Now.
Oh, she's fighting.
Yep. There's the taser.
Just add
Yep.
Ah, there you go. You got what you wanted.
Hands behind your back.
Yay!
Put your
Tase the
hands behind your
Karen,
back.
tase the Karen.
Lay down and put your hands behind your back.
Tase the Karen.
Now.
He returns.
No, you
Tase her at once, I say.
Great timing.
wanna get it again.
You're going to get
Run
it
to the
You're
again.
gonna get it again. Do it. Do it.
I'll do it again.
Don't fuck with Officer Goofy.
I can turn this camera off. They'll never find the body. You won't be the first.
Well, welcome back to Guns.
Do you realize you just got yourself
GY. I love it.
You're so lazy, Two Guns.
for running?
Mm.
Oh, I didn't run.
You did
You
run.
weren't gonna arrest me. I pulled him here thinking that you
Well, now you're arrested.
I told you you weren't going to arrest me. That makes it okay.
everything.
Alright, I got EMS on the way, just hang tight.
You
Good.
got a
Get
what on
get
the
fucked,
way?
lady.
I got ambulance on the way, check you out.
Ambulance? I don't need an ambulance.
Well, you got tased, so they gotta check you out.
You did not
You got tased
tase
twice.
me.
You wouldn't comply, you wouldn't get
Yeah,
out,
you-
and then you tried to kick me.
You were
So
tased,
yes, I
so
did.
You're getting an ambulance.
Yeah, I tried to kick you because
Yeah.
I'm a country girl. Because
You got
That's a great response.
yes. and
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't
Well,
take
then
it
you're
from
free to go.
Well, next time, listen to what I'm telling you to do.
Well, never mind. Times don't apply to you.
Oh, this is from Keem. On an iDub stream, his wife let something very private slip. Oh shit.
I just want to ask you
Ruh-roh.
if you've always been shitting your pants. Because since I've known you, you've always had like IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Don't. This is on a charity stream.
I just want to ask you if you've always been shitting your
Why?
pants.
Why?
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always
Under the bus.
had like IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Why would you let
Yeah,
her
well.
keep talk? Just
If you can, I just want to
It's a
ask you if
charity
you've always
stream.
been shitting.
Like, I know people who have IBS. They keep that literal shit very private. They wouldn't want you to say this. On stream.
This has been some slow brewing revenge. Finally, right for the moment going on here.
Look at his face. He is not okay with this. Like he is like, what?
He's what the fuck is happening right now?
Wait, 5,000 gets you a throat chop? What?
damn.
Damn,
That
that's
sounds like no.
that's
It gets
really
him throat,
dangerous.
it gets him a throat chop. It's a throat chop.
a chop.
I don't know, but that's what it says. Obviously, it's supposed to say chop, but they can't spell words.
Eat
Apparently,
3 spaghetti. Is that all like just 3 individual
Oh,
noodles, or is
Like-
it? Go on.
I get
that's
it.
not much of a challenge.
The throat chop might be like a certain type of ketchup, just like shot straight down the throat.
Oh, throat chop. Throat chip. Got it.
Since the first two are food.
Oh, that makes sense.
It's logical.
Ice bucket challenge,
It would
cinnamon
be weird
challenge.
to be like, do 2 food challenges and then we punch you in the throat.
And then it comes all the way back up.
Food challenges.
Oh, I was thinking of watching this last night on stream. They're like, no, Mango's gonna be on. You know this particular individual, don't you?
I do.
Who doesn't?
No, I mean, she's literally met him.
That's awesome.
He taught knife skills class at my culinary school one time, so.
I hear he's actually a very nice person when he's not doing the TV show persona thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's an expectation when you're on any of his shows as an adult that you are going to be professional. You're going to know what you're doing. You have to go through so many camps before you're actually allowed to be on the show. So you know his
Lost count
expectations.
on the Mango laughs.
He's not going to play
be
with
at
you.
least 5 more though. Lol.
We just got $5 from Billy Boy. Last count on the Mango laughs have to be at least 5 though. Well, we very much appreciate that. In actual fact, it's 20. You fucking cheapskate. Poor Mango's like, please stop. You're all too funny.
We should probably just make it 50 to be safe, really.
Yeah. A good solid 500. Mango's just unconscious.
She's passed onto the floor. Her face is red, but she's still got this grin plastered on her face permanently now because she can't.
The Joker gas. She's the Joker toxin's got her.
She's just twitching on the floor. I love that Krendar. That was a lot of rosemary, though. Wow. What's that one?
I would love that right now.
Yeah.
Terrible choice of music.
Yes.
Yummy. Ugh. Horrible.
Oh, that looks like a bougie ass sandwich in the making, and I want it. Fuck yeah.
Let's make a steak sandwich.
Nice. Great pause. Great pause game there. Speaking of food,
I think that like 1 second clip should be made into like a
little GIF.
Just a little clip you can just play with a hotkey whenever you want.
Smack. Let's see his we can which one?
Sauce.
You want to watch that?
I want to see making the sauce, but also trying the ribs.
Okay, I'll
short
open
anyway.
both.
Is this the sauce for the ribs that he's making?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if so, let's watch making the sauce first, because I think that would make sense to do.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes making the sauce the ribs, and then the ribs.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
up, YouTube?
exactly.
Happy 4th of July.
Freedom.
To make ourselves a barbecue
Isn't
sauce
free. You have to fucking
for our ribs, because they're just about ready to sauce up.
Tripod. He's got a tri-hat, but he doesn't have a fucking tripod. What the fuck?
That's because he is a tripod, mister.
Right there. So they're starting to get
Oh, I still can't believe the last thing he made in this had the bugs in it. Ugh.
cooked.
Eat the bugs.
That's what we're going to add our flavor.
I didn't know he was a liberal.
We're going to smother the
Sleep in
sauce
the
all
pod.
over them goddamn ribs.
Hmm?
Make it delicious.
Sleep in the bugs and then eat them.
Eat
Yes,
the
it is.
pot.
Thanks for showing us the inside of it.
This is what a
Why did he
bowl
show us
looks
the inside?
like.
Yeah.
Imagine a 24-hour live stream and he just puts like a cup in front of it by accident and he just leaves it there in the background. You can just sometimes see him moving around and just the cup.
A custom-made barbecue sauce. Now, rather than make it from scratch,
Actually,
just mix
Billy
it
Way
and
Blue
add
makes a
your
good
own
point
crazy
about the knife
flavors.
skills class there. I wonder if Ramsey teaches any extra special knife skills that like the rest of us wouldn't normally know.
Crock original.
That's actually a really good question because he came and did a guest spot at our culinary school for like year 1 students, and then he comes back every few years to do it.
It's pretty cool. Like I've done culinary school as well, but I'm a pretty basic bitch version of one, so I feel like there might have been 1 or 2 techniques or tricks that he may have taught you that I don't know potentially.
He loves country crock so fucking
He does.
much. It's so basic, bitch.
Last rack of ribs. We're gonna stack the butter in there, man.
ER in there, man.
Country
That's a lot of
crock
fucking
original,
butter.
get you some.
Fucking hell.
Woo!
He gets
Or
the
whatever.
country
I
crock,
don't
so
know.
he has
Go
free
around and
Tupperware.
shooting off fireworks. I love
Is
the
Country
4th of
Crock real butter or like fake butter?
It depends on which one you buy.
Oh, they do both?
Yes.
Okay.
Country
I don't know which one
Crock
he's using.
original.
Get yourself some Kerry Gold if you're ever in Ireland.
We got
No.
our
Well, it's
Country
original.
Crock original in there.
Is original the
We're
real
gonna
butter
slap
one?
it with some of that
Yeah.
Frank's Red Hot
Okay.
sauce, original cayenne pepper sauce.
I like Frank's Red Hot. It's pretty good.
I did
Yeah, I'll
shots for
flavor
donos
these.
with this stuff.
We're gonna mix it
I
with
did
no.
shots of Franks. Yeah.
Seasoning from Mr.
Frank's is definitely better than the
Over here, check
Kilkenny
out his
hot
Instagram,
sauce.
Alex. He's a glass blower. He makes some
More
good
flavor.
work.
Raisin
A1
does
steak
shots
sauce
of
and some of that honey
red
barbecue.
sauce for like nothing because her stomach is bizarre.
Oh,
Her
not
taste
that
buds
sign.
do
Okay,
not
that's
exist.
The whole sign right here. Yeah, just a little bit.
She was so embarrassed when they did the chip challenge. And she was like, oh, you all know my secret. I can survive unlimited pain.
Beautiful.
She's just Iron Woman, is what it is.
Happy 4th
Iron
of July,
stomach.
YouTube. We're making some
She's
barbecue
the Iron Raisin.
ribs.
Iron
Yeah.
Raisin would be a great wrestling name for her.
Now we're gonna make this custom-made
Oh.
sauce for our ribs.
Do we have any artists here? Somebody draw Raisin in power armor.
Nice. Who needs to see inside the bowl as he's working? Ramsey didn't know what the hell he was talking about. His camera work was all wrong.
Definitely the best way to do a cooking video is to show the side of the bowl from the bottom.
Frank's Red Hot
He's
sauce.
been
We'll put
doing
that
this
in
longer
there.
than any of us, and he's so bad at it still.
Oh, look at that. So we got our Frank's Red Hot sauce in there. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that's the word I'd use.
This is-
Beautiful.
Oh yeah,
At least he gives us a
nice.
glance now and then and
Spicy.
doesn't waste any money on any kind of a stand for his phone
Now
or
we're
anything.
gonna add some A1
You can just
steak
stack bottles
sauce.
up. Use his lathe.
A little bit of that. There we go. A little bit of that goodness.
Billy Boy Blue, I would also not eat anything prepared in this
Beautiful.
house. I agree.
The second his DoorDash goes through the front door, it's no longer edible.
Yes.
That's why they call it DoorDash. They
Yeah,
show up at his
it's
door and then they
good.
dash away.
A lot of times they kind of
And
do.
the
He's got
base of our
so many
barbecue
signs
sauce
on the
is
front of it.
Kraft Sweet
If it's paid for, leave it. Otherwise, it's my trolls.
sauce.
I like how he's just taking like pre-made sauce that he could just use on the ribs by itself, but then like combining it
Why
with
am
so
I
many other
hearing-
things in true Crooms fashion.
Hold on.
Also, the
Why
fireworks.
am I
Oh,
hearing?
no.
Oh yeah, fireworks. What?
That's what it sounded like to me.
Oh, someone opened fire on like a crowd somewhere.
Actually, wait, what day was this put up? Was this put up on the 4th?
Probably. Oh yeah, I can hear
So
them in the
maybe he's
background.
Pour some of that barbecue sauce in there. Beautiful.
Yeah.
That should be enough barbecue sauce, man. I can see it in there.
Did you guys have a good 4th of July?
That's alright.
No.
Really?
I didn't.
You didn't? Your one's only like a few days like beforehand. Did you actually, for your Independence Day, did you do it in Crendar?
I never do. It's not a day I really care about, honestly. It's not
Well, 4th of July is
Yeah.
over. It's officially midnight. These ribs have cooled off.
I'd go for some. I'm hungry.
These burnt ribs have cooled off. Let me just take the black crust off the outside.
More crust than meat at this point.
He's more crust than man.
He is just a big crust. He's gristle.
Mhm. I mean, the inside of that looks like it cooked okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, and it looks like it's pulling off the bone pretty easily, so it's nice.
He certainly tried a little too hard on the sauce, though, but that's just his thing. I don't think he can not do
He
that.
clearly likes it because he's fucking devouring them. But that's
I
not
He
didn't
likes
fair.
realize
everything, though.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how long his beard had gotten.
Yeah, it's all goat, and it gets
This is
food in
flavor.
it so much. And he never cleans it. Ugh.
That's why it's called the flavor saver.
Aw.
I hated that with my beard. I always tried to keep it clean.
For some reason, it only ever seems to happen to me when I'm eating something with peanut butter. I tend to get peanut butter in the beard.
Rice with me, I always noticed. Ugh. Okay, so great review there, huh? Really appreciate it.
So detailed.
Those ribs slap.
Well, there you go.
His review is just like a minute and a half of us watching him eat, and then he's like, "Yeah, I like it."
That was as riveting as Lord of Patriarchy stream last night, where I sat there and I streamed for 2 hours of him just sleeping. He was asleep drunk on stream.
I don't know why sleep streams are a thing, but some people love that.
I know, he just passed out.
Yeah, he didn't plan for it. He just got so shit-faced. Like on Wednesday, I drank a liter of fucking rum, and then I was like, "No, I'm ready to go to bed." And I finished the stream, turned everything off, got into my bed, and went to sleep because I was shit-faced. It's not complicated.
He started this stream like 30 sheets to the wind because he's dumb, and he was watching actual Jake. You could see him leaning towards his microphone. He took his headphones off, leaned back in his chair 20 minutes in, and fell asleep. For 4 hours.
Asleep.
Oh, just go to the geek room.
Oh, yeah. It's, no matter how many times a feminist still say, dear, oh, God. That's the one where
he
this
took
falls
the stream
asleep.
down.
Yeah, okay, geek room. Oh, we've also got another, we got another,
he accidentally a sleep monk?
He kind of did asleep.
I could give a rat's ass less what the geek room does. I don't even respond
that was
anymore.
his
That's a different one. Yeah. Oh, this I want to see this as well because this is What?
No, go over to their live. They live streamed it.
It's called Fat Update.
And there he is, passed out.
Sleepy boy.
Oh, Frank started playing music over him just for fun. Oh, it's not for a little bit, and he does that. But yeah, he's just asleep.
Yeah, he's passed out.
I can't imagine being able to sleep for 2 hours in a chair.
Right, I can't even do that on flights.
I should move.
It's like 3.5 hours that he was there.
Did anyone donate to wake him up or anything like that?
He took his headphones off. It wouldn't have mattered. You wouldn't hear it.
All right. So this is I only watched a little bit of
it. I know you're hungry, but
hey guys, what's up? It is Reb. So
Reb.
It's been a long time since I've decided that I would come on something. And
a song.
Something. But I was talking to Shani, and she said that she thought, to see fit. Is this a light?
She doesn't think. Don't lie to us.
I got a new phone. It's an Obama phone, and I'm
hell yeah, my socialist brother.
A government program that helped me, but it's kind of a private.
Inshallah, my communist comrade.
You can get a phone for free, and it actually works. The SafeLink thing. That's amazing, isn't it? But man, it's been a massive.
No, you were just shitting on it like 2 years ago.
I digress.
Yeah.
So I was talking to Shani, and a lot of you really wonderful, kind, actual, authentically nice people, which do exist.
He has to remind himself that.
We needed some stuff when, the EBT went out this month in the middle of the month, and it was bad, man. I was literally begging in pizza shops and the convenient that I'm near is absolutely amazing, and they're like
the convenient that I'm near.
Yeah, convenient
food, and it's not just like one day of food.
Oh, Raisin, this is today.
And they're like
5 hours ago.
I'm guessing he meant to say convenience store, but he just calls it the convenient.
Yeah, I don't like when people say that. Like just call it a convenience shop or like a shop.
Literally, I'd never done that in my life. I never had to do that in my life.
You've never begged before in your life, really?
Convenient Mart, and I went,
for food, not for money.
Feed my wife like
that. Yes, to feed his wife.
Your wife does not need feeding. She'll be fine for quite a long time.
he's talking like they're eating like a tin of beans disheveled in like this burnt out old building. When she's just getting like 1,000 fucking chicken nuggets, or else I'll starve. And meanwhile he's literally starving because like we've all seen it. Like he doesn't eat.
We're seeing him right now.
Yeah.
Seeing, right?
His eyes are very
Unfortunately.
sunken.
You know, I need prayer. But,
No, you need food. She doesn't need any more food.
I love Jesus, you know, and I want
I love
Jesus.
Jesus.
So just pray for me.
He's turning into Odo.
Oh, kinda.
I was talking to Shani, and she said, with these nice people, they deserve some, you know, an update on me and what's going on. She said, I really don't want to go on camera myself, though, because I feel so sick and weak. And
Well, that's stopped her before.
She looks kind of rough sometimes because she is going through levels of pain that it would kill most people, like myself.
Of course,
included.
she's a victim. She's the Messiah. She'll martyr herself for
But she
us.
said there has been actual nice people that have helped us, and
Why did they capitalize pleasant? That was
owe it
weird.
to them, and I agree. That's why I agreed to do the video. I didn't want to do this video. I'll just be straight up. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't want to do this video because I never really wanted to do a video anywhere ever again.
Sure.
With the way everything has gone in the past 5 years, the abuse. So, but I agree with her that the people that are real and do actually care about us,
Like that
care
person
about
on the
world and
plane.
stuff, that you deserve an update. So that's what I'm doing here. It's only 3 minutes in. Like I can talk pretty good now. It's like I want to get, hey,
I can
does
talk
the radio
pretty good.
station need someone to, you know, take over a DJ job or something, man? I could roll discs for you and play 90s goth.
They tell you to leave their property before they call security.
Goth. What the hell's wrong with me? I was more
You're
into
high as
Stain
shit.
and Tool, so like progressive metal.
I wish I was.
Progressive.
Wish I was a lot of things. Wish I was a little taller. Wish I was a baller.
Like Typo Negative.
No.
Like
You are a
metal,
baller, friend.
9-inch Naily industrial.
I'm a ball. Because the body is round.
Some like Juno Reactor techno awesomeness.
It sure
and
is.
I could DJ that shit and put on sunglasses and a cowboy
What's
hat.
he fucking? Is he describing his fantasy? Yeah.
Rob Zombie.
He's just describing some weird fantasy he's got. Like of a great job he wants.
Message me here, whatever. Message Shani's
He's on
account.
either an opiate
I would like that.
or he
But
had
anyway,
too much of like an amphetamine.
what I can tell you
That's a
is
stream
that
of
her
consciousness.
pain levels have done nothing but go that way up.
Really?
Okay, that's been the road that she's been on for the past since she's left. And we know
Since
from the
she's
doctor's
left.
prognosis that this is just accurate to what the doctors were saying were going to happen. That, you know, they looked at her and basically said, look, your future ain't, we're not going to lie to you that your future is filled with surgeries and pain.
You could also lose weight. No.
Probably around 50 something like that. I don't know. It may probably a lot sooner now because the wear and tear on the knee has gotten really bad, not good. Okay, like I see firsthand because I try to comfort her, you know.
Well, she doesn't need her legs anyway. That would require a movement.
I rub her legs, and I can feel like it's not right. Like the knee, both of her knees are messed up, and you can tell by just looking at them. But if you really study it like I have in terms of feeling it, it's like this is like you have a dysfunctional knee, like it's clear. So, and she had an accident.
What works with Shani at this point now? Does she have anything that's working right?
Like 19.
I don't think
Is she-
she and working can be in the same sentence, but
True.
I interrupt this. I interrupt these lolcows to bring a friend.
Let's see the friend I want to see. I want to. Oh my lord!
Oh, she's so small.
I am going to make you very, very big. I didn't get a chance to see her when I was over at your place.
Yeah, she wasn't out.
Yeah, she want to come out. I remember.
I caught her basking, and she didn't really want to come out, but I didn't give her the choice. And she'll
Like
be
a good
fine.
pet owner.
She's a good girl. That tail.
Look at.
You're so little.
I'm a climb.
Again.
I'm a gonna climb.
She needs tiny head pets.
Mm-hmm. She super doesn't like pets, but sometimes she puts up with it. Look at the camera, you bitch.
You is a funny tree that moves.
Yes. Why is this tree so warm and fleshy?
Can I eat it? I'm gonna stare now. Stare. There's a lizard like they're very easily maintained. Well, not maintained, but like they're very easily. They like to stare. Ah, that's good. And we were saying earlier, like, good thing that Puff is back in the scene. We was worried. Where is back to
Colorado, because she was a daredevil, and it was 18, I think. Yeah, and
oh god, he's going off the road again.
Whatever, and messed up really bad her knee and didn't get it treated correctly, and then that could because one of the causes of
you got this.
Osteoarthritis is trauma, which I had no idea that was the case.
Hers
That's
is not.
science that I didn't have a clue. So
it must be traumatic to wake up as her every day.
That put her into this not being able to be physical anymore mode for a long time, and that led to the osteoarthritis. That's the way it works, I guess. It's a trauma, then I don't know if you get it treated. I don't think.
Love the running commentary from Mango. Nope. Nope.
Probably wasn't.
No. That's a lie.
But we don't know that. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. So what the hell does it matter? Really,
I remember when she got diagnosed.
The fact is that I can just look at her and feel her and rub her and understand.
Don't feel her. That's bad.
Don't rub her. You don't know what she'll do.
So like it gets very tense. And
that's how you get a Cyrax.
And
yeah.
Luckily, I have a certain touch to me that I'm able to do, and it's at least soothing somewhat.
Silverfish, Cyrax, and bedbugs. 3 things that you can fumigate.
Fumigate.
And it's progressively.
My apartment's full of Cyrax.
You just hear it inside the tent.
It's just like
the main issue.
Chunks of hair and scabs everywhere.
Because we're in contact now with the doctor as much as we can be.
Big shock, Jared has bed bugs and massive cockroach infestation.
What's coming is, I don't know.
But he hasn't eaten them yet.
She's going to have to get some x-rays, like MRI probably, x-rays to see the progression of how bad. Because
that'd be so weird to get a full x-ray of Shani. It would just be like an outer shell of just nothing but lard and then a regular skeleton inside it.
Okay.
It would look so surreal.
Of this that I really forgot to
I wonder if it would change at all.
She has progressive osteoarthritis in her spine as well.
If the body would try to compensate
in
the bone structure at all.
She's built like a space marine skeleton.
Battery, I can't believe it.
I mean, clearly it wouldn't work, or
it's not that type of deal at all. Okay.
People in her
what she's dealing with
in her weight class would be superhumans, right? But
truth.
I'm curious. I'm curious if like the body tries.
Made it clear.
I know your heart. When I got morbidly obese, your heart does actually increase the blood flow, like how much you can pump out. So in theory, if you could lose the fat and keep the size of the heart, your heart would be a lot stronger. But of course, because you're also fucking over your body with all the cholesterol and shit, you're kind of fucking up your heart, but just in general, like your organs. Why would they be? You're putting a lot of pressure on them.
Like I said, it's not bright because of all these surgeries and stuff. Like 3 major surgeries, 2 knee replacements, 2 hip replacements. Now, what do you do with the spine? Because her back has been starting to, I don't even know, I don't know if the spasming was involved, but that's when you're at a really bad spot. But she knows that the osteo is getting worse in her back. She feel it every day, flaring. getting worse. So, I mean, like, I'm not going to shine a turd. Like, it's not good.
Why? You've been doing that for years.
There's no shining a turd when you look at it. So I asked for prayer.
You married it. You married the turd.
I wanted to bless you guys with what I can bless you with right now.
Well,
You're not married.
Which was
yeah,
the
no.
video. And that's cool. And to the haters even, it's like we are just like, peace to you. Wow.
Yeah. Let's go from one crazy to another. We got some Trumpster Bob.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Let me get a short one. T-Bob,
man,
love.
I'm chilling out in the jacuzzi water.
Yeah, it's definitely short when it's T-Bob. Haha, got him.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for
I'm
showing
doing
us the
my
drain.
thing. But I want to get on here and tell everybody what I think.
Look at the
Everybody wants my
blotchiness of
opinion
his
on
skin.
things all the time.
His skin got
How many
so
times was
bad
he
when
in
it
the
came out.
hospital?
Hmm?
How many times has he been in and out of the hospital now?
I was about to say, last time he got out of hospital, his skin got really bad. He's not quite recovered. I don't think he ever will recover from that last hospital trip. But don't forget, he can piss out COVID.
Yeah, that's true. But
Yeah,
as
he's
far as I know,
so
he's been in there at
out,
least
isn't he?
twice. But I'm out of, like, I'm behind on my DP, so it could be more.
I'm damn locust, man. It's their mating season. When the locusts are mating, they don't do nothing but make that sound. That's all they do is like two cats getting it on. You know what I'm saying?
Wonder if the locusts can
On
do
a
the whole
personal
challenge.
level, I got papers that thick. I spent $23 getting copies of all the legal paperwork I need to make sure I'm well covered in filing my lawsuit against the city, the state, and the FBI. For two different reasons.
Good luck, buddy.
In particular, but ultimately four, but really one or two is going to sway in my direction to sue all of them. So they're all going to be included in my lawsuit, not just the city of Palmhurst. So if you know about what I'm talking about, there's an update for you on that.
They're going to be thrown into the bin so quickly.
Got a girl in her mid-20s hitting on me now, Uber driver. I'm like, oh, wait a minute, baby. I ain't trying to become the surrogate father to your kids and a relationship here in America and all of that. No, I'm good, baby. She was hot too. She fucking.
What
I can
happened
call
to
her
his
right now.
African princess who he'd send money to? Is she still around? He'd sometimes like bring her on to like stream on like FaceTiming on the phone, and she's like in school and shit, and he just keeps sending her money. Like, whatever happened to her?
I
I'd probably get her over here.
Hmm? He didn't know she existed. Yeah, like, he probably ran out of money, honestly.
Jacuzzi with me. Yeah, is that crazy? What is it about my personality that attracts women to me like magnets sometimes? I
don't know. I don't know, Bob. I mean, you're such a catch with your incredible decrepit body and like
sparkling personality.
Yeah, all your interesting facts about how the government really works. And your social life, the way you constantly call up government agencies over and over and over and over and over and over. I mean, who wouldn't want to bear your child, you know?
I don't get it. I don't get it. They just look at me like, I really think you would make a great father figure. Is that what they think?
No.
I'm starting to think that. I don't know. But, no.
You'd be better
Y'all
than
know
Von
what my
Helton, I
plans are.
suppose.
I'm going to get my millions and tail my ass to Africa and set
The real
myself
face
up.
off,
And then
actually.
I'm going to be flying back and forth. And back
Eyes
and
to
forth.
Africa.
America,
There we go.
Africa, America, Africa, Africa.
Oh, huh.
And if I've known you, if I know you, if you even know me at all, hardly, I'm going to be giving out so many free plane tickets and trips to Africa. There's going to be a stipulation involved.
Who?
Oh, you can bet that. Yeah. You got to do like, you got to be in my commercials though, right?
Commercials?
Like if I want to do a commercial and I want to have you and whoever you brought with you, you know, y'all be happy, like posing, like just talk
Come to Cracker Barrel. See T-Bob out by the I-27 near the lard processing plant.
You got to be in the video, man. That's advertisement for me for more customers, right? And you can't beat a free vacation to Africa.
Where in
The
Africa?
paraphernalia you get to bring back.
All the African
clothing.
paraphernalia.
Well, if it would look cool in some of them
Even the
outfits,
son
right?
didn't want
The
to hang out
shirts
with
and all
Bob for
that.
too long.
I would love a dashiki, to be entirely honest with you. Maybe I should do it. I think I'd rock a dashiki, or like the little like the hats that's like a big circular thing. I'd rock that. I'd get people saying cultural appropriation. My response back is, I look amazing and you don't. Fuck off.
You got going over there?
Fair. And based.
I'm right.
Women?
I'm showing fucking support for better class of clothes than I can get over here.
Oh, you're going to be a very happy man for that week.
Cool. Thanks, Bob.
By the way, I posted a new screenshot that I think everybody might enjoy.
That's
that I came across.
Oh no.
Ariel Black.
It got woke.
Ah.
No
I
context.
like how you can see in the search bar he actually typed in area.
Okay, so this doesn't exist. This. Oh, this is crazy.
It's like some Markiplier.
I was thinking he kind of does look like Markiplier.
Sound effects.
Yeah, he's an industrial crusher. Have you ever watched those videos? Just the thing crushing things?
Sometimes.
It's like if Markiplier and Joji had a baby.
Krendar, you're really breaking up right now. Give
There
it a
it
few
goes.
seconds. Yeah, as soon as they say it, like it's just. Oh, can he do it? Can he do it? Oh, that's a powerful chin.
I'm afraid for his face. Like, oh no.
He's like, yeah, got it.
After the world is raptured, and it actually, as it turns out, everyone gets taken away. The only thing left of our civilization that will survive when the aliens show up will be this video.
Is his chin?
That's...
You know, we should hook up this guy with that lady that makes videos of herself rolling her face on bread.
Oh yeah! I haven't thought of that one in ages.
If they're not dating yet, we need to get on that.
When they make out, that's some like powerful FaceTiming right there.
Oh yeah. That's gonna be like their joint OnlyFans. It's just gonna be them kissing each other.
I found something truly disturbing in this kids movie. Yeah, why? Oh, this is too long. This is Paw Patrol.
Whoa, that's disturbing already.
You want to watch it? It's 8 minutes.
You leave Paw Patrol out of this, man.
We can skip through it a bit, but this is
is a tough
disturbing
one to
already.
make.
That still.
People
that dog was
talk about
possessed.
devious
I love Eckhard. He does a lot of Star Wars stuff.
messaging and content made for children. I think everyone remembers YouTube's ElsaGate, where thousands, if not millions, of innocent appearing
Yeah, do you
videos
remember
were
ElsaGate?
discovered to have a more nefarious truth. I
fuck
have
is going on
found
here?
something even more.
That's a long story.
In the content.
That's a really long story, but ElsaGate is just like different than what's found in like actually well produced or semi well produced kids movies. Can't really compare the two.
and my children watch, which brings me to one central question. Who patrols the Paw Patrol? In fact, who Paw Patrols the Paw Patrol? Because in a film ostensibly showing the goodness of a group of dogs and their human master, I've discovered a dark political commentary more complex than that found in movies I usually talk about on this channel, like Revenge of the Sith. The basic plot of the film is that the Paw Patrol are traveling to the big city to stop the evil Mayor Humdinger. That's how a 5-year-old might describe the story to you. But what's the truth? Well, it's far more nefarious. And in reality, the Paw Patrol are indoctrinating the next generation of authoritarians. The first thing you'll realize when watching the Paw Patrol movie, even the opening sequence, is that the Paw Patrol operate with complete unfettered authority, an authority which does not appear to be deprived from law, rather through force, and they're more than happy to operate outside the existence of any democrat.
Did he say authority that is not deprived from?
I think he might have said deprived.
I'm sure he meant derived, but he said deprived, which is hilarious.
Unfettered authority, an authority which does not appear to be deprived from law, rather from force, and they're more than happy to operate outside the existence of any democratic or legal system. Now, sure, on the surface we see the rescue attempt of the crashed civilian vehicle.
Yeah, but it's the one that they're setting, isn't it? They're the ones that make the rules.
Look, it's not quite that. There is a mayor that makes the rules, and he has a bunch of chickens, and the chickens are always doing like weird shit. So I think the chickens are actually in charge.
Oh shit! Chicken cabal.
He's a figurehead like W. Bush.
Appears to be something good, but it hints at a darker side that we'll see exposed throughout this movie.
Yeah,
where things get really bad is when the Paw Patrol decide to leave their town of Adventure Bay and travel to the much larger neighboring Adventure City. But the reason they travel there is truly chilling.
Something terrible has happened. Humdinger was just elected mayor. Humdinger?
The Paw Patrol receive a call from a narc in Adventure Bay who tells them that Mayor Humdinger has won the election to become mayor.
Huh? What's the opportunity there?
Almost immediately, the Paw Patrol set out to overturn the democratically elected process.
Oh,
Come on,
shit.
Pups, pack your things.
They're January 6ing this shit.
No, Pups, too small.
When they're told of Mayor Humdinger's election, it's not revealed that there were some shady behind-the-scenes aspects of the election, or even that they'd done anything wrong. The Paw Patrol simply travel there to eliminate a political rival, extrajudicially, outside the force of law, on their own. This becomes even more haunting when we look at the actions of Mayor Humdinger, but upon arriving at Adventure Bay, we can see how deep the corruption goes. The Paw Patrol have taken over an entire block, rerouting traffic, installing their own infrastructure, and just generally creating a fortified stronghold in the middle of the city. How did they accomplish this?
Officially licensed Paw Patrol merchandise. This stuff sells like hotcakes.
Well, we already knew the Paw Patrol operates outside of the law, but now we know how. Money. The Paw Patrol is using their incredible global network of influence to move the levers of power. And as we'll see, I think it quite likely that the Paw Patrol and its various syndicates have similar fortifications ready in major cities across the globe where they can shape policy in a way that they seem fit. But in Adventure Bay, we know the Paw Patrol are trying to take down Mayor Humdinger. They've started a witch hunt against a political rival, with the express goal being to depose.
To a degree. So I've seen way too much Paw Patrol. I've also seen the spin-off show with Rubble. He's a construction dog. But yeah, in all the different cities, like around the US, they have like Paw Patrol units, and they're able to like call each other and work with each other. And there seems to be no other authority like helping with anything except for if the Paw Patrol needs help.
Oh damn! So they're like the secret police. They're like the Gestapo. They're
just an elite unit that doesn't need any oversight because they have so much honor.
They're the fucking Spectres from Mass Effect.
Yeah, exactly.
They have a 9-year-old in charge.
Well, considering they're all
Oh, okay, so-
sentient dogs, which raises other questions.
See? The 9-year-old is in charge. There's your oversight. Problem solved.
Who decided to set up the 9-year-old? Are they the first? Is it a hereditary title? Does it go on until they die in the line of duty? Or is it like Kids Next Door, when they get too old, their minds are wiped, and then a new 9-year-old is selected?
You said duty.
You know what? I fucking did, and I'm not taking it back.
Good for you. Own that. Own it.
Damn right. Speaking of Bush, by the way. Boop.
Uh-oh.
I'm often asked why I have this book. Well, this book is a piece of American history. It is the book that George W. Bush was reading when 9/11 happened. That morning, he was at Emmett E. Booker Elementary School
This
in
book
Sarasota,
caused
Florida,
9/11.
following along as students read a story from Reading Mastery Level 2, Storybook 1 Rainbow Edition, specifically the story on page 152, The Pet Goat. It's about a little girl who gets a goat that won't stop butting things. At 9:05, his chief of staff whispered into his ear, "A second plane has hit the second tower. America is under attack."
And a meme
In what
was
he later
born.
described as an effort to project strength and calm, Bush continued to sit and listen to the story for 10 more minutes. Critics called it inaction, indecisiveness. Michael Moore made the moment infamous in Fahrenheit 9/11. And a few weeks later, Osama bin Laden jumped on the incident in an attempt to embarrass Bush. Since then, many students and faculty present that
They
day
didn't need
have defended
a
Bush,
bin
asking
Laden
what
help
good it would
there.
have done if
It
he
was
rushed out of
Bush.
the room. 22 minutes before the Pentagon was struck, the classroom read the final words of The Pet Goat. More. I'm often asked why I have this book.
More.
Well, this
It makes sense that he wouldn't just
Get up
get
and
up
go.
and rush out, because you're in a room full of kids, adults. This tragedy is it's happening right then and there.
Mm.
You're not about to see the president rush out of a room with his Secret Service, just like
Yeah, that could cause some problems. Also, he's like, what's he going to do anyways? He's got people to do that do the stuff.
They didn't even fully
People
knew
handling it.
what was going on. Like, everyone was rushing around like crazy.
Yeah, people are handling it in the background. He doesn't need to do anything immediately. Like, what's he gonna do?
It was like such a hectic thing. And of course, one more thing, like, he was famously not the brightest person. Probably didn't even grasp what he was being told. Oh, we got an early donut.
Okay. There had to have been
on.
at least 5 more mango laughs.
I think
I
there
can't
was,
keep
yeah.
track of them all, damn it.
Okay, Billy Boy, once again, another $5. There has to be at least 5 more mango laughs. I can't keep track of them all, damn it. You have one job. Well, actually, you've got 2 jobs. Giving us money. There you go, there's another one. Just throw it onto the pile, the laugh pile. Like when people get the giant collection of rubber chickens and go, all at once. You'll just have it with a mango laugh. It'll just be,
no, that'd be terrifying.
Well, have a cat right next to it, and when you go it off, like, don't tell don't give a hint to the cat. Fucking scarper into a wall. Oh, the kitty. Oh, fictitious kitty. I'm sorry. This is fucking weird.
BST Hyde Park, Pink stunned after fan throws mother's ashes on stage. I don't know how to feel about this. The singer tweeted that it was a joy to perform in front of fans. Pink also stunned her fans with her costume changes and acrobatics.
God, she still has great
During her
legs.
set, she performed classics including Raise Your Glass and Just Give Me a Reason. The singer was taken aback at the BST Hyde Park Festival during a rendition of her hit Just Like a Pill.
My favourite one of hers.
Pink was left stunned after a fan threw their mother's ashes on stage while she performed in London.
Fuck's sake.
She continues, I don't know how to feel about this. Fans had previously thrown gifts on stage for her, but the latest item sparked a different reaction.
Well, yeah.
She added, BSTHYD, EPRK, it is the joy of my life to play with all of you. I am never not grateful, blessed beyond belief summer carnival tour we there.
What the
Other
hell is she
artists
talking?
set to perform at this year's BST Hyde Park include Blackpink, Guns N' Roses, Take That, Lana Del Rey, Bruce Springsteen, and the Street Band, and Billy Joel.
Hula Dula. I love how she still like does all like the crazy ass acrobatics, even though she's like, what? Like, I think she's in her 50s now, I think. But yeah, she's cool. Don't throw your mom's ashes up on stage though. It's kind of
that's weird.
And you can only do it the once too.
It says there she's 43, by the way.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that is pretty good at that age for sure.
It's we have someone we haven't had in a long while. Yeah. No, that's a spam surprise. That comes later. Oh fuck it. All right, I'll get both of them ready because apparently
it's down to surprise.
Boop, 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 boop. Where is that video? Where is
this looks like something
video?
Cobb's made.
Right? I want to keep it because it looks so disgusting. But wait, that's weird. When I click on it, fuck it. Sir Steve-O Timothy. They are ruining my big surprise. He's got some stuff. Videos. Here we go. Here. This first, then the spam surprise.
This year. Huh? Pride Month. Are you not going to celebrate?
I like how he's wearing a chain link fence today.
Yeah, he's kind of got some mesh that he's turned into a shirt. I actually really like that shirt.
Yeah, Michael.
Chainmail shirt.
It used to be a day, Kathleen, a month for them people.
Oh, Michael, it's always been a month.
Is a day not good enough for everyone? The African Americans get a day, and the Japanese get a day, Kathleen.
Japanese.
A day used to be fucking long enough, Kathleen, having to be tolerant to them people going around with their arse cheeks.
A lot of people are tolerant now, Michael.
A month, Kathleen. No one else gets a month. Where's Straight Man Month, Kathleen? How am I meant to be tolerant for a month, Kathleen?
Michael, most people are now.
A month?
Yes, Michael.
Jesus Christ, Kathleen. Next they'll want a year. I'm getting heart pains thinking about it, Kathleen, having to be tolerant.
He just doesn't want to be tolerant
Jesus,
to anyone.
Imagine if... What if I was to see a black person, Kathleen, or a Chinese person, and I wasn't able to say something?
Chinese.
Oh, jeez, Kathleen, I'm getting palpitations. It's hard enough being tolerant for a day, Kathleen, or an
He
hour.
can't be homophobic for a month. Poor man.
Oh, no. A year.
Oh, God, Michael.
Anyways, Kathleen, will your father be celebrating the Pride Month, Kathleen?
He's breaking character.
But will he be celebrating with his people, Kathleen?
I don't know if I've seen him break that much.
What do you mean, his people?
Me
Your
neither.
father, Kathleen, he's a bit of a
what,
bending
Michael?
unit, Kathleen. I might see him wear a pink shirt, Kathleen.
So what, Michael?
Bending unit.
He's a bit of a...
Do you
That's
know
a
what,
fun
Michael?
euphemism.
Are you going to say Happy Pride
That's a
Month
real-
to everybody now? Michael, now, be careful. Be careful.
Don't worry, Kathleen. I know what I'm doing. My solicitor man has sent me a letter.
Okay, go.
Happy Bum Bum Day to...
Happy Bum Bum Day to you too, sir.
My favorite thing about how he kept breaking character there was the fact that he was like, yeah, fuck it, let's keep it. we don't need another keeping that one.
I mean, don't forget why he became famous. There's no gays in Ireland. So it's just...
He's just a dancing man.
He's flamboyant. He likes a jig, he does.
All right, the cabbage was a bit of a
He likes to do a jig with other men.
Slice. It's
Uh-oh.
like carpentry.
Elf and I would love most spammed deals. Meals, but what
Meal
this
deals.
is. Yeah, meal deals. Like, especially because the price of spam fluctuates wildly depending where you go here in Ireland.
Gushers.
I'm not okay with this.
The price of spam is the price paid by your soul when you eat it.
Oh, that's been damned since before I knew what spam was.
The fuck is this stuff?
I don't know.
Is it a fruit roll-up?
I think so.
Oh, we were
fruit by the foot.
foolhardy.
Fruit by the foot.
I know it may not look like
Which is a
much
fruit
now.
roll-up, but long.
You know, most of the outside.
Gage says, I don't like what I just saw.
None of us do.
This is probably a crime.
Oh God!
Not the worst thing I've ever made.
It looks like Hell's cornucopia.
It looks like alien guts.
It's actually
Yeah?
really good. 4 out of 5.
Oh, don't say that. I wanted to hear him throw up.
Ah.
All right, we got
dinner.
to do the hamburger pie.
It's time to reinvent the hamburger.
And we'll watch some actual tasty food.
Hold on, pause real quick.
Yeah.
So Billy Boy just said he's jumping the sausage shark, but that gave me a great idea. Shark sausage.
He's already done swordfish, so it wouldn't be too far. I've eaten shark jerky when I was in Iceland, and oh god, that stuff sucks. It smells. It's so hard to chew. Oh.
It is Icelandic food. Of course it sucks.
Not bad chocolate they do over there.
Oh yeah, okay, fair enough.
Without comments. Blank! The rest of the pan. Oh, that's all that American cheese.
Quote unquote cheese.
That is cheese product, okay?
Yeah, it's legally you have to say it's product.
Yeah, that is technically cheese.
What does it say on the
even,
package?
That's not even. That is American cheese flavor product. It's not even American cheese.
My favorite quote, and I think this comes from the actual package, is processed cheese food slices.
Yes.
What the fuck cheese food means?
Yeah.
I remember
if the name if that had been named more recently, I would think an AI did it.
Right? I think an AI came up with the idea for it, for having this thing be a thing.
I remember in the 70s, the ad for Hungry Jack was proudly produced by the Refrigerated Dough Factory. Really makes your mouth water, doesn't it?
I'm proud of my refrigerated dough factory and the refrigerated dough that we refrigerate. And
We have been refrigerating dough for nearly 50 years.
You got dough, we'll keep it cold.
If you see the refrigerated dough logo, you know it's a sign that it came from the Refrigerated Dough Factory.
Wow, is that like when I see Coca-Cola, I assume it came from a Coca-Cola factory?
No. That's the end of That's the end of the ad.
No. Damn it. No, the end of the ad is after the person says damn it afterwards. We gotta get that in there.
Yeah. Yep.
Did he put whole lemons in the monstrosity? Wait a second, were there lemons?
No.
Did I miss lemons?
There's no lemons.
Okay, Raisin, you're just crazy then. Okay. Girthy, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. No!
Let's give her the old taste test.
Oh,
pie,
that
not a
pie!
hamburger.
That pie! That's like a Cobb's level of moisture.
Give her the old taste
He
test.
hold it like an apple, though, is the question. He did not.
He loves the taste. It's nothing but grease and gristle and giant.
I mean, it's
quotation.
basically a bacon cheeseburger he made.
Yeah. From food to food.
How do you like
it? Medium.
That bun looks very babish.
Great movie, by the way. The menu, really love that.
American cheese is the best cheese for a cheeseburger because it melts without splitting.
How much will that set me back?
$9.95.
Overpriced for a carnival
Not going with
burger.
fries.
Niels?
Yes, chef.
Is the fryer still on?
On par with
Yes,
a
chef.
carnival burger.
Crinkle cut or julienne?
Food is an interesting thing, as some people sees
I
it
think
just
it's
as a
weird and creepy
necessity to
about that.
survive, while others, like those in the movie, sees it as a type of artistic creation that reaches the level of spirituality. I firmly believe that after watching my videos, both of those type of people will be devastated. So let's make a burger today.
Let's start by making our own big, beautiful potato buns. In the bowl of a stand mixer goes 415 grams of bread flour.
So the big, beautiful potato is gonna start with a bun. In my stand mixer goes 250 108 grams of bread flour,
75 grams of potato flour,
and 37 grams of all-purpose flour. As I said it before, it's called all-purpose for a reason.
Tablespoon each instant yeast and kosher salt.
Half of a tablespoon is just 1.5 of a teaspoon, so that of salt and instant yeast.
Tiny whisk together before adding 170 grams of water.
Ligma fork it together before adding 85 grams of water,
110 grams of whole milk,
55 grams of whole milk,
and 2 eggs at room temperature.
And 1 egg, fridge temperature.
Hook it up, shut it down, and commence to kneading.
It's almost like a challenge to Babish, you know? You're doing it this way, well, I'm gonna do it this way, haha.
Shaggy ball.
Fork it up, shut it down, until everything comes together like a shaggy ball.
He sends links to his videos to Babish.
I hope so.
Then, to give our buns a luxuriant brioche-like texture, we're going to start adding 50 grams
of
unsalted room temperature butter.
I didn't actually subscribe to him. Future Canoe is this guy's name. We've watched a few of his stuff. And his logo is that weird default NPC face, but with the tomato can as over it, because it appears in every episode and he never uses it.
Tiny cube at a time.
I've handmade brioche dough many times on this channel, and I have to say, folding the butter is the most annoying part. But here's what I learned. An easy way to fold in the butter is place a cube in the center of the dough, and then just fold it and rub it in.
Making sure that each cube has disappeared completely into the dough before adding the next. Keep working it until it easily passes the window pane test.
Once you can barely see the butter, you fold in the second one. And you want to create some movement to trick the dough into thinking that it's dealing with a stand mixer. And just keep folding and rubbing it till all the butter is incorporated. This is going to take a long time, so I'm just going to go rub it on the couch.
It's not too late to add a little bit more potato flour. It is, after all, easier to add dry late in the game than it is to add wet.
I wish we could just have the right ingredients so we don't need to play any games, regardless of being wet or dry.
Place in a generously oiled bowl and cover with plastic wrap to bulk ferment at room temperature for about an hour and a half.
Before I auction off my dough as the dinosaur turd, we're going to shape it into a ball and cover it, rest for an hour and a half.
Unless you suddenly remember that you have a dough proofer, and since we're pretending that we're working in a restaurant, we can use that.
Since I'm pretending I live in a dough proofer, I can just use that.
So now I'm going to retrieve it from the bowl, weigh it, and divide it into 5 equal pieces.
After about 2 hours, the dough doubled in size. Since we're doing half of his recipe, we're going to divide it into 4 parts.
Once divided, we're going to roll them into tight, taut little balls.
We'll first fold in the sides completely to create a smooth surface, and then we're going to pull the ball back, keeping constant contact with the work surface. This creates the tension that makes the ball nice and tight like this.
Give them a little spritz with non-stick spray and cover them with plastic wrap.
Since my balls are fairly small, I'm just going to cup it.
And since this tray doesn't fit in my proving drawer, I'm inflating it with air from my nice warm lungs.
And to give the buns a nice acidic garlic flavor, I'm gonna inflate the bowl with some of my nice warm breath.
He blurred his own face out in the reflection.
Rise over the next hour, during which time they should nearly double in size.
After an hour, I don't know if they're doubled in size because I don't remember how big they were.
All the way back out.
Let's do a poke test to see if they're ready.
Neutered man from Orgasmo. I'm sorry, your testicles are the size of Florida oranges.
We want it to be bouncy but not completely springing back.
Next, we gotta prolifically brush these guys down with a whole egg.
Now I'm gonna holistically brush these buns with some egg yolks.
But so that we can adhere mountains of sesame seeds to the outside.
And finally, we'll top it off with some sesame seeds. And why does everything I have off-colored?
These guys are headed into a preheated 375-degree Fahrenheit oven for anywhere from 18 to 22 minutes.
Now we'll put them in a 375-degree oven for about 18 minutes.
Until they emerge. Too big. Way too big.
Not a problem in this case, because nothing in my house ever emerges too big. You know, I think my buns are actually looking pretty good. Some may say that it's better looking than the original.
Oh no!
Next up, the matter of American cheese. A mixture of sharp cheddars, Gouda, Colby, and Monterey Jack.
So now it's time to make cheese. With cheese. We're gonna use a mixture of sharp cheddar, mozzarella, and since we're making American cheese, we'll use some Oaxaca cheese. Because there's nothing more American than misusing other cultures' ingredients.
We're gonna bring 12 ounces of whole milk to a simmer.
We'll bring 3 ounces of whole milk to a simmer.
Into the milk, we're gonna whisk 1.5 ounces of sodium citrate, a simple food additive used in molecular gastronomy that I figured they probably have on hand.
And then we'll mix in a pinch of sodium that I happen to have on hand.
Once that's up to a bare simmer, we're gonna add all the cheeses at once. Reduce the heat as low as it'll go, and use an immersion blender to blend the cheese and the milk together.
Now we'll add all the cheeses and use a spatula to keep stirring till everything comes together.
He's so poor. Joe.
Not even a good spatula. It's not a...
Reverse Cold Stone Creamery, a nice hot surface upon which I can spread the cheese as thinly as possible before it sets.
Good
This
if you're
ended
trying
up
to
working like a charm.
Now we'll transfer the cheese onto a silicone
Even his pan tray is like the Amazon Basics one. Like...
mat and then spread it out as evenly as possible into the fridge till it's completely cooled.
Next up, the fries, which were prepared crinkle cut. In anticipation of this, I ordered a crinkle cutter, which to my disappointment,
getting rid of the skin. You heathen.
wasn't even remotely sharp.
Next up, the fries. In anticipation of this, I dry aged my potatoes till they're starting to look green and have these black spots.
Don't buy a crinkle cutter that you can rip in half with your bare hands.
I followed his advice and did not buy a crinkle cutter that can be ripped in half by hand. So I'm gonna have to shape my fries individually by cutting little corners off to give it a crinkle cut look.
Why we're immediately plunging them into a pot of cold water.
Once all the fries are looking...
I saw today someone made fries, but they were watermelon, crinkle cut watermelon fries for like
weird
for the or like have on a hot day, and they look like to be really refreshing.
Even and crinkly like this, we'll put them in a pot of cold water.
And adding 1 tablespoon each kosher salt and white vinegar.
And add a little bit of sea salt and rice wine vinegar. Now we'll put it on the stove and simmer for about 25 minutes.
I'm very carefully retrieving the fries and placing them on a wire rack.
Now we'll take them out and put it on the wired rack.
These guys are headed into the freezer for at least 4 hours or until frozen solid.
Now these go into the freezer for about 2 hours.
Then they're getting their second of 3 cooks, a low temperature fry at 275° Fahrenheit.
Now we'll fry them at about 275 degrees.
Why did
when
you
they're
freeze
just
them
barely
first?
changing color, we'll take them out onto a paper towel to drain.
Back into the freezer they go for at least 4 hours or up to a few months if you want to make these ahead of time.
I've never waited this much time for fries before. These better be worth it.
These guys are now headed into 375° Fahrenheit oil for 3 to 5 minutes until deeply golden brown and crisp.
Now finally we're gonna fry it at 375 for about 2 to 3 minutes. It does feel pretty crispy, but I'm not sure if it's worth all that effort.
Kosher salt while they're still nice and hot. And there you have it, our meticulously handcrafted crinkle cuts versus store-bought.
Now we'll hit it with a generous amount of salt, and here comes the most important part. This is my number one
freezer in between.
Cooking secret that I haven't told anybody yet. After you cook your fries, you have to let it rest
all the time and never had to do that. Cut and fry.
For at least 10 minutes, and something magical will happen. Look, let's wait for 10 minutes, we'll come back and check.
Years later.
This is what they turn into after about 11 minutes. This works differently for everybody, so you just gotta be patient.
I'm discarding any sinew or connective tissue and cutting all the meat and fat into 1-inch cubes.
I'm gonna quickly release my meat from the enclosement of plastic and then cut them into 2-inch cubes.
Letting these guys hang out in the freezer for about 20 minutes before being passed through the medium plate of a thoroughly chilled meat grinder.
And now it's time to pass our meat through a really chill meat grinder. As you can tell, my equipment is not only chill, but also very experienced in handling meat.
I'm opting for behemoth 6-ounce balls.
And then we'll turn it into 6-ounce balls.
Preheat to smoking and commence to smashing.
Before we start cooking the burger, let's julienne some onions. So we just go in from an angle and then cut towards the middle like this.
Good
so
technique.
basically you just want some thin strips like this on top of the burger. Now we'll heat some oil on a saucepan on high heat, drop in the burger, and then press it down with a parchment paper. Now we'll do the same thing to the other burger. Since we don't want it super flat, pressing it makes no difference. We're just following instructions here. As it cooks, we'll layer in the onion, so when we flip it, the onion will start caramelizing. Now it's a good time to take out the sheet of cheese we made earlier with other cheeses and cut it into squares for melting. After we flip it, on goes the cheese, and then we'll take it out when it's nice and melted. At this point we have everything ready. We're just gonna assemble a classic American burger, just like my dad used to do before he left for groceries. I'm giving a second chance to QP mayo, cause my usual mayo looks sus according to all of you. And flashbacks are coming back to me as I layer in a double team of meat patties on my bottom bun. And finally a little more caramelized onion and our burger is done. It's actually looking pretty good. Ironically, it looks like it's out of a but better episode, but I still have to rely on Instagram for honest opinions.
Nearly killed the health inspector. Why is the grip so hard on that one side? Looks too normal. What the fuck did you do to it? Must have got some burger on your cheese. Bro got an image from Google.
Clean up the countertop so we can plate
Honestly,
everything
it does
and
look
make it
good,
look
though.
nice and fine. Maybe the patties are too thick because when I squeeze it, it's sliding off a little bit. Alright, after adjusting the patty position, we'll place the burger on a plate and we'll scatter around our high effort, completely homemade, sort of weirdly shaped crinkle cut fries around the burger. Well, can't believe my entire afternoon is about to be consumed within 15 seconds.
Quick before this gets too meta, let's cut to a slow motion burger squish. And can we get the chef's table text? Nice.
Alright, we'll also conduct a slow motion burger squeeze with chef's table text on the top right corner. Did you say you want more? Okay. Anyways, time to taste it and rate it 1 through 10.
Let's go. Future.
Want some of that.
The patties are a little bit overcooked, but overall the burger tastes very fresh. Using buns that are made in the same day is really a game changer. It's still warm out of the oven. The cheese perfectly melts into the patty, and the caramelized onion provides a hint of sweetness that brings everything together. Although after taking a couple bites from the burger and the fries, my mouth is drier than the desert. I think the overcooked patty and the fact that I used whole wheat flour for the buns doesn't really help. Overall, I think this is a great recipe, and I'll give my performance today an 8 out of 10. If you have nothing to do for an entire afternoon and craving a really well-made burger, this is the one for you. Alright, thank you.
Yeah, that was well made. Very cool.
Time to make cheese with cheese.
I am definitely never going to do that. I don't have the patience to make my own burger buns like that, but that did look really nice.
Well, one more food thing, and then we'll go and wrap it up. It's pretty short.
All right.
Rating street food around the world. Honduras. These are baleadas, and I tried making them completely from scratch, and I'm telling you, making that tortilla was an adventure. But yeah, after I semi-successfully did that, it was time to prep my other ingredients. Here I'm making my frijoles, and I didn't have enough bean juice to make it super creamy, but I promise they were extremely delicious. Baleadas also have this cream thing called mantequilla, which I recreated using this recipe I found on YouTube. And I just spread that thing all over my beans, maybe a bit more, add some cheese, some scrambled eggs, perfect avocado slices, and finish it off with some flaky salt and some fresh lime juice. Now it's time to fold it up and, of course, taste it. Buen provecho.
I want it right now.
You know what I think, guys? I think this is our first 10 out of 10. We got it. 10 out of 10.
Rating street her in the back. It was like, yay! Why are we doing that?
Yay!
Nothing else really there that we can't leave till next week. Kind of timeless. We never did watch the normal looking house. Okay, because I already started and it's a shorter one as well.
Very normal. Except this isn't actually a wall. No, if you just give her a little pull, it's a little secret room. And this right here, that's a slide. These stairs right here are just for show because you already know we're gonna use the slide every time. All right, don't look at my dogs. Okay, here we go. Oh wow. And then we come out and we're in the arcade. Here's the slide that we just went down. We got a little arcade game, Jurassic Park, some dinosaurs, air hockey because everybody needs that.
Air hockey! I'm having flashbacks to that place we went to 2 Guns. Oh god. John was so good at it. Why?
Danger. And then this right here, this is the drive-in movie theater. You got all these little car seats right here. So cute.
What?
The sign.
When do I get to
And
move
then an
in?
actual real truck, but in the back is a bed that you can lay in to watch movies on the projector. Who wants to come over? Very
Fuck
normal.
yeah.
Yes.
I want to move in.
Sydney Morgan.
You got a room to rent out, girl?
Oh, she probably has a wing to rent out. You could stay in. You could stay in the yellow wing, and everything is just like painted bright, vibrant yellow that like shifts with the sun.
I call dibs on the room closest to the arcade.
This one, apparently. Although if something tells me she's got like at least 3 other ways of entry to that thing. Maybe they have a little train like in Mr. Burns' mansion. Sometimes it has snow on it.
No, there needs to be a train that has its own arcade machine on it, and you can just play the game while riding the train around in circles.
Yes. Oh, it has to be a rail shooter though. Let's get this.
It's House of the Dead.
But I was actually going to say Time Crisis, but that worked too. Buff. Buffity buff 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 core. Blep. Blep. Oh god, Beyblade. But there was these ones we didn't get a choice of. There was too many of them last time, so...
All right.
Of course, yield because I had my pick last time.
Mm-hmm.
Anything jumping out at you, Mango?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Which one? Well, we already got... Oh, yeah, cool. So, Dreams of Absolution. And what about me? Street Fighter. Come on, Eileen. Ooh, that's tempting, but so is Purple Rain.
Well, those are the 2 I was holding in reserve.
Living Cult of Personality, Generation X. Let's Beyblade! Hey, you know what? Let's have one short one and one long one.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think because Mango wanted Sonic the Hedgehog, well, that'll be our long one. And because I'm going to be a dictator and control everything, I will have Beyblade.
How dare you control everything on your own show, on your own channel?
On my own computer. I'm so...
In your own home, in your own pants, god damn it.
Worst democracy ever.
I see how it is. You're pulling a Ben on this. This is my... I'll do what I want.
Hey, I'm an enlightened dictator, but sometimes I gotta be a dictator, you know?
Oh.
What?
I'm just teasing Ben. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Now, few things. Number 1, this time next week, I believe Elf is coming back, and so is Landon. So that will be a plus.
Hey.
Afterwards, as soon as we're over, we're not going anywhere. Well, Krendar might. It depends if you want to stick around or not, because we're going to start 3 drinks minimum as soon as Bearded Ramblings is finished. And they will be joining me for that too.
Ooh.
Anyway, that's it. I already did the shilling early on. What about the rest of you? 2 guns right off the bat. I'll do it bottom to top this time.
Ooh, sounds kinky. I got nothing. I make music sometimes.
Link in the doobly.
Under a different name, Neurarchy. There's usually a link in the description because Lev is such a sweet boy.
I've got a very surreal memory of being in the car with you and Magicus leaving Philly, and you had your music playing, and it was just like this almost like vaporwave sort of vibe of like just this really like ethereal music playing, and just occasionally like lights going past us. And I was like, I was drunk, but I wasn't like, I was a little tipsy, but I wasn't like drunk, so I was kind of like, ooh, this is.
Yeah, no one got too hammered.
No. We did the day after, though. When I did the spike with the sauce and everything. Yeah. And then I had to get on a fucking... then I had to get the train. Yeah.
That was fun, though.
Yeah, it was
but yeah, it's weird. I make weird music. If you like lots of different genres and heavy syncopated rhythms, You might like it.
Dude.
Speaking of lewd, Mango!
Sunday, we are doing another Shaniology course. This time we are covering, well, the terrible year that was 2020. We already did the Sexy for Christ saga. Thank God.
Oh.
And then keep an eye out for BGTV's channel, because there's going to be a very special Shanner Days coming up with some never-before-seen footage.
That's going to be fucking cool. Yeah, so check that out. Prendar, what are you doing after this?
After this, getting something to eat and then playing some System Shock Remake.
I've been avoiding.
And then tomorrow, Final Fantasy 14 on stream.
I've been avoiding System Shock reviews and Let's Plays because I want to play it myself. I already played the demo, which is the medical wing, and I really loved it.
You know what you're getting yourself into? Did you ever play the original?
A little bit,
back in the day.
I preferred 2, but yeah.
I agree, but they did a pretty good job of preserving the feel of it. I've been enjoying it. I think I'm maybe 2/3 of the way through it now, roughly.
I know Minx said that it can be a little too samey at times. Like it looks
a little bit, but that's just. I mean, they're trying to be true to the original, and game graphics were just kind of like that back then, and you know. They're trying to save the art direction the way it was back then, but just looking better.
Oh, there's also
so you have kind of that era of type of like wall designs and stuff.
There's also an Easter egg from the Mystery Science Theater guys. They leave a holotape. Yeah, Kevin Murphy leaves a holotape.
I haven't found that. Nice.
He Bill and Kevin are there, because they're technically on the satellite of love, aren't they?
Cool. No, I haven't found that. I did find a secret room that had a reference to the developer themselves, though.
As for me, well, I've already done plenty of shilling, but let's do it about what I'm doing tomorrow. We're going back to Final Fantasy 15. I want to wrap that up. We've just gotten to Accordo, and it is very, very shiny and pretty, and tons of water everywhere, and yeah, it's just nice to have something different. Oh, we just got another donation from Billy.
One more for the great stream. Love you all.
Thank you so much, Billy. One more for the great stream. Love you all. You've been so generous tonight. Yeah, that's just the gist of it. Join us next week when we'll have a double whammy. No Wasted Wednesday, but making up for that. Oh, also, I'll be buying Starfield and the last of the Final Fantasy games on Wednesday. So that'll be done and dusted. Speaking of Starfield, right now, Patrician TV is breaking down, doing a live stream, breaking down everything we know about it so far. And tomorrow he's going to start a massive video on what's the name of it? The Outer Worlds.
Dang.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I like that dude. Well, I like his stuff. His personality sometimes breaks. he's very cynical. A little too cynical at times. But yeah, enough's enough. Let's see some.
Enough is buff.
Enough is enough. Here is some buff.
That's enough.
Buffs, always enough. Because he's the stuff, the hot stuff.
Okay, anyway. Today we're going to do Dreams of Absolution by Sonic the Hedgehog on the ones and twos. Your boy Buff Krell back on the upper deck left side.
Sing this himself.
Gilly dogs.
Hey, all right.
Oh, do you remember the footage we watched of the original first time ever that Sonic had a voice and he had the weirdest voice? I'm Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, like
that was terrible.
Oh.
Oh. Notice how this seems to happen a lot these days?
Yeah, that's not a good sign. Oh, I know this song.
On there.
Well, yeah, you gotta go fast, right?
Yeah. Something about chili dogs.
I love the idea of a bunch of gay furries at a rave dancing and making out to this with like glow sticks, all in their fursuits.
Yeah.
And then Chris Chan's wandering around in the background.
No.
Everyone just lined up to get their picture with them. This is before the bad. Before the bad. Happier times. He's not bad at it today. Absolution.
Next one.
In the nightlight you see what you dream. All your triumphs and you'll ever be. Look around you, then you may realize happiness lies trapped in misery. And who knows about the future? Who can try to change the past? Only you know us will be together tonight. 'Cause every night I still save your life. And every night I will be with you. 'Cause every night I still lie awake.
This was a good choice.
Of an absolution. 'Cause
I was so excited for this.
make it right. And every night I will come to you. And every night I still stay the same in my dream. Of an absolution.
I'm doing the monkey.
I knew this one would be good for full body work.
Yeah. Yes! Oh, that would be great as a GIF. Oh, we might. Do you think maybe? Oh, if there was audio to go with that, we could have had our new version of The Body Is Round. Because
yes.
that would have just been great, just him doing that one movement. But it needs the audio to go with it too. Because like Shampoo Witch, obviously. Oh wait, no, we used the allegedly for the Shampoo Witch. Oh.
Shampoo Witch.
Every night will I save your life. And every night I will be with you. 'Cause every night I still lie awake in my dream of an absolution. 'Cause every night I will make it right. And every night I will come to you.
thought it was just sliding across the floor. Sounds like he's having disappointing sex.
No, that sounds like he's giving in the disappointing sex. Like, you like this girl?
I don't think he's getting much in that twin bed.
No, that's true.
I think this is just... What the hell was that thrust at the end? He was calling us out. I smash.
That's what it was.
Yep. That was great. This one though, the weird thing is I didn't love Beyblade, but it was just something to have on in the background, so eventually I started to watch it, like I would just pay more and more attention to it. It's one of the more stupid post-Pokemon anime. They're like at one point they try to take over, they almost like the world gets taken over by an army of like clones who are all wielding Beyblades.
Yeah, you gotta battle them.
No, but like the tanks get brought up against them and like soldiers, and they're destroyed by a child's toy. At least Pokemon are like gods and shit.
Some of them.
Yeah.
You leave Buffalo alone.
I love this man. That's our relationship. Whoa, ba-do.
Is this fly open?
Yes.
At least it's buttoned up.
Picking up speed, running out of time, going head to head. It's the way of life. You gotta fall down, meet ground to get back up again. Let's Beyblade!
Only part of the song I remember.
Spinning it out at the speed
Me
of
go
light.
some
Gonna rip it up now.
Applause.
Let it down with the team with the bang. Our game is one that's
Team
gonna
with the
win. Let's Beyblade!
The ting with the ting. I just realized, look at his earring. He was channeling Bruce Lee there for a few seconds. Let
I've
it
heard of
rip.
Beyblade, but I have no idea what the fuck it is.
You gotta let them rip. They're tops.
Yeah, they're yeah. Just imagine spinning tops that you have like this little coil thing.
I mean, okay, I know that part, but I don't know what they do with them or what the show's about or anything else like that.
They fight in a big arena and they have
How?
like...
How do you fight with tops?
I don't know. They somehow control them, but they never explain how they control them.
Okay, so like you gotta let them rip, and they have little attachments that you can put on top of them. Some of them are like metal, some of them like shoot fire. It all just depends.
Random uncontrollable fire. I like it.
Some have demons inside them that come alive and attack.
Ooh.
Kind of like summons
They have little cards.
in Final Fantasy. Yeah. Yeah, it's
summons in Final Fantasy, but they put out a new game that summons the game.
Well, you know what, folks? It has been a fun ride, but I am both tired and hungry, and I not want to tap. I've been very good on my diet. I do not want to tap into food. I'm gonna go to sleep. Hope you all have a fantastic, an amazing, Beyblade ripping, roaring time. So
Yay.
much Two Guns and Mango and even Krendar, believe it or not, for showing up.
Wow.
I knew you'd say it eventually.
That's you.
Thanks for having me again.
I'll have you on sometime in the past. I mean, future or past.